Welcome to the Entrepreneur Evolution Podcast. This is our Entrepreneur Express Tip episode. I'm your host, Annette Walter, and this is the place where I share weekly business tips in 5 minutes or less to help you regroup from your week and prepare to launch into next week. Let's get started. Welcome to today's Entrepreneur Express Tip. Today we are talking about selling and ownership transition, okay? If you are looking to sell your business or you are looking to transition ownership to another family member or to a partner, then this is a great podcast for you to listen to today, okay? There are 3 things that you need to focus on in creating a sellable entity or an entity that is ready for ownership transition. Those 3 things are your numbers, okay? Your financials, your numbers, your books, anything you want to call it. They need to be solid. They need to be organized. They need to look good, okay? They need to show that you are doing all of the right things. The numbers tell a story, okay? So making sure your profit and loss, your balance statement, your statement of cash flow, accounts receivable, accounts payable, all of those things are running on all 8 cylinders is so important, okay? I could look at those things of a company and tell you if they are healthy or not, ready to sell or not, all right? The next thing is your structure, all right? Do you have an operationally sound structure? Is there process and system in place? Is there a documented standard operating procedures? Are there good people and a good team in place? Okay, how is your structure? If you don't have a strong structure that you trust, that they trust one another within the structure, they trust the process, they trust the systems, then you really don't have a sellable entity yet. You have some work to do there still. The last thing is your product or services. How is your product or service performing? And is it a residual, annuity-based product or service? If not, if it's transactionally based, how can you make sure that you have everything put in place around that product or service to make sure that you are building and have a sellable entity or a solid entity to transition from an ownership standpoint? And there are ways to do that. So those are the 3 things that you need to make sure that you have ready to go, strong and organized and in place. The numbers, the structure, and your products or services. I hope that helps today. I encourage you to jump on a call with me. There is a link in the show notes to schedule a 20-minute breakthrough call with me. This is where we can go through all of these 3 things very quickly for you and your business, and I'll be able to tell you an exact timeline, a range when you will be able to transition out of the company. I am so happy you are here. I am proud of you. Keep evolving, entrepreneur. I will see you soon.